Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Norik Gaming and welcome to Birwood Kingdom. Today we're going to be building a village. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's go. Okay guys, what I'm doing here is I'm building up a path to walk on, basically. Leading down to some village houses that one day will house people. Because you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting people to, forcing people to live where you want them to live. Nothing wrong with that, especially in a Minecraft game. Just for anyone asking, this is not my views, I do not view that in real life. Okay, so we're now just clearing some trees to make up some room. Because there's water next to me, I'm gonna cover up with some dirt to build some buildings. Now for this episode, we're just gonna build the outlines of where roughly I want the buildings to be. The reason for this is to save time. Okay, so we've just made one house there, which is roughly an 8 by 8, I think, on the inside. And then we're also making a duplicate house on the other side of it, creating a small alleyway in the middle. And I'm currently having trouble with some monsters there near the top right corner, but nothing I can't handle. Now it's time to build up the dirt to build a building. Now over here I kind of want not just houses. If you're in Minecraft and if you go into villages in real life, they'll often have a church or some kind of building like that. So what I'm going to build over here is a church. A big building with a tower to look over kind of all the other houses. Just filling in patches of water here, extending the church to an L shape and fixing up the cobblestone. Finding the middle of a section of the church to figure out where to place a door. Nom nom nom, I was just eating there. Okay, so here I'm clearing a path. Oh, there's a zombie. I'm clearing a path to make way for other buildings. I have to cut down all the trees, dig out a path to get what I want. Which here it's going to be like a mead hall, a Nordic mead hall kind of thing. But it's probably just going to be a town hall, but I'll call it a mead hall. So what I'm doing is I'm digging a giant square. I think it's 33 across and 30 long ways. So I'm going the 33 across now. I'm going to go 30 away from us, the way the camera's facing now. Filling in some more water so it doesn't get in the way. Now later on in the build, you may be able to tell I'm not very good at making things look natural. So I'm going to get someone to help me to make things kind of look a little bit more natural, a little bit more kind of fluid with the landscape, with the buildings. Now here we're kind of flattening out the land a bit. My words are going a bit weird today. So here we're flattening. You get the point. We're making the land flatter so we can place the hall on top at a later date. Not much is happening now, except for me just destroying trees as dusk comes upon us. Now you may be able to see earlier I placed a crafting bench and a chest in front of us. This is where I'm storing all the dirt that I dig up and any cobblestone I get as well. Because we're kind of going into a mountain and that will happen. Now it's time to start digging up the trees again, breaking some dirt. Oh, I'm having problems with some zombies there. Also with my speech. This is the rough shape the land will be. Just showing some grass. Oh, there's a skeleton there. There's a zombie there. I'm trying to eat and run away from him. There we go. Works nicely. It's been a long time since I've done a Let's Build. And you know, it's kind of enjoyable to record for an hour or so, build something I like, and narrate over what I've recorded at a later date. Just grabbing some cobblestone from the chest and building up. I'm leaving one block around, leaving space for foliage later, and also later on I'll give some sort of shape to this building. But right now it's going to give me a rough idea of how big maximum this building can be. So here we go, cleaning out some dirt again. I hope you guys are finding this commentary very exhilarating. I am. That may be just because I'm recording it. Now, I did these measurements wrong. You may be able to see in the sides that I've done 2 blocks somewhere. But I managed to find the middle. What I'm doing now is I'm creating a circular path to give some kind of decoration to the normal square path, and later on this will lead up to other higher up buildings, richer people buildings, and Birwood Castle, which would be one of the last things I build because of the scale of it. Currently building out a tunnel to try to figure out where everything's going to go, and now I'm breaking down some birch trees. So what I'm doing, my intention here was to flatten out the area, make it a little bit smoother. But then I realised later on that you'll notice that this is a mistake. I should have gone with the landscape into my build, because this mountain expands for quite a few blocks. Meaning, instead of being here for a few hours, I would have been here for a day or two. So you may notice something a little different here. That's because I've finished the path, it's daytime, and I finally realised my mistake. So you can see I've done quite a lot to the land about flattening it, but I realised my mistake. As you can see, when the camera pans over, the hill gets steeper. I'm going to flatten out that hill at some point, but right now I'm incorporating the land into my build by building a staircase. Now replicating the staircase design to the other side. You may realise the staircase is not finished yet, not quite finished. You may see some missing blocks and also some irregularities that aren't meant to be there. Right guys, so I didn't have enough time to record the rest of the build simply because I ran out of space on my hard drive. Nothing else changed except I built a circle above the doorway by the staircase and finished some pig gargoyles around the staircases around the village. So if you liked this build, please comment and subscribe.